Jay-Z has been named in a lawsuit right alongside Diddy for doing Diddy-ish things at a Diddy party. Now, the lawsuit was originally filed in October and amended yesterday, but the allegations in October were that Diddy forced this girl, who was then 13 at the time, to have sex with him, and there were two celebrities watching, A and B. Well, yesterday the complaint was amended to reveal the identity of celebrity A, Jay-Z. The allegations in the complaint are that this girl, who was 13 at the time, was trying to go to the MTV Music Awards at Radio City Music Hall in New York. So she had her friends drop her off in front of the building, and she was trying to go up to different limousines to see if anybody could get her in. Well, she knocked on the wrong limousine and found Diddy's employees in there, and they said, well, we can get you in, but you look like Diddy's type. He likes them young. Why don't you come with us to the after party? So she did. And at that after party, she was assaulted by Diddy and apparently Jay-Z. At least that's what the allegation is. Two issues I see here. Do people really drop off a 13-year-old child alone in downtown New York City? That's one. And also, the allegations in the two complaints seem to vary a little bit, because this one says that Jay-Z assaulted her when the other one says he was watching. At least that's my take from the news reports that I've seen. So, not that I think Jay-Z is innocent of anything, but this one seems like it might have some holes that he could poke through it. Now, it was also released on Sunday night. They filed it on Sunday night. They knew what they were doing because Monday is a huge news day. People are back at work wanting to read the news. They dropped it Sunday night so that this would be what we are talking about today. And look, it worked. Apparently, this girl, now lady's lawyer, who is in Texas, sent a demand package to Jay-Z. Hey, let's settle this out of court. Celebrity B probably took the bait on that. Jay-Z did not. Jay-Z said, nah, man, this blackmail. You trying to blackmail me into paying you money for something I didn't do. And he is screaming out loud about how this is blackmail. Now, what I take away from that, you know who paid out immediately? Diddy did. So Jay-Z's like, nah, man, I'm not going down that path. It didn't work out for him. I'm not going to try that. I'm going to say no, and I'm going to scream that I'm innocent, innocent, innocent. And maybe he is, but he definitely wanted to do something different than what Diddy did. Will this result in criminal charges against Jay-Z? I don't know. But you can bet that if this woman is willing to talk, the feds are going to talk to her if they have not already. Now, they could have heard from her and decided there was not enough there to bring charges, that her story could not be corroborated. Now, the way that they corroborate these stories, because know that sexual assaults, there's no witnesses to those. So they corroborate it with surrounding evidence. Like, will her friends come in and testify that they dropped her off at Radio City Music Hall? Or is there anybody that she told immediately after this? That is how they're going to corroborate this. And remember also that civil court versus criminal court, there's two different burdens of proof there. Civil court is beyond a preponderance of the evidence. And they say that, whatever slightly tips the scales in your favor. But criminal is beyond a reasonable doubt. So the feds would have a tougher burden to prove her story. So we'll see.